tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas Tech's offense will come out first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Looking to throw, it's Rucci. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Raiders are on the move. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Burns. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. On second and 10, a full wideout set, trips right. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Turning on the Jets. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Rucci. Flips it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Snowed under by the defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Mayer. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Quick handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to pass, it's Rucci. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Gomez. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Reads it, fires complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Just keeps slinging it. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Rucci. Spins away from the defense. And they swarm him under. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do it's hard to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Makes the catch. It's Mayer. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Willis. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. The Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Past the first down marker and still running. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cowboys! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Memphis. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Back to throw. It's Rucci. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brings into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Goodwin. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it back. And the returner goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Complete to start this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to pass. It's Rucci. He's got the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense got him at the 27. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Caught, posted the marker, it's Goodwin. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking downfield on first down. Plucks it out of the air. He breaks a tackle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Dropping back, it's Rucci. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again. Go.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Goodwin. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Cowboys are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. He caught it. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Cowboys are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the beatdown has ensued.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over New Mexico State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rucci. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the...
He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it incomplete. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking for space. It's Willis. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Rucci. And they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. That's caught. It's Willis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. That's reeled in, it's Willis. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They just keep firing. Fires to the tight end. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. The hand to the running back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mayer. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Back to pass, it's Rucci. Gets it out quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. On target over the middle. Spinderella. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Pushes ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gomez. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. He'll set up to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Grab near the sticks. It's Goodwin. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Rucci. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He lost one down the sideline. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Great place to start for this offense. Pulls and fires complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead's extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. Sam Houston has methodically built this advantage, and I wonder if an interception from one of the stars in that secondary might not seal the deal. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Sam Houston. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Rucci. He wants a big play here late. Grabs it inside the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. He's got it on the move. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much